Kawhi, Zoo was pretty adamant about just the lack of effort on you guys' part, saying it's not on the coaches, not on anyone but the players. Do you kind of feel like it's really just on you guys at this point out there on the floor?
Yeah, for sure. The coaches can't play the game. They tell us what we need to do out there. So it's our job to go out there and perform and do what's needed to win.
What has to change to turn this around?
Just everything. Like I've been saying, it's the same game. There's no new formula to winning. Got to play with pace. Got to get back in transition, rebound the basketball, and just share it, trust one another, and pretty much execute the game plan.
Does it feel almost mental for you guys at this point, getting over this hurdle? Just because, like, in every game, it seems like it has the same script.
Right. Yeah. But that's a challenge you got to face, and I'm up for it, and we just got to go out there and tuck in our jerseys and get ready to scrap. If we really want to win, it can't be two players, can't be three. It has to be the whole 15, the unit, even guys on the bench that's not playing.
What
Cool.
happens
Sitting in
in the
those
second?
third quarters when I think you guys are averaging over 7 turnovers a game, times you mentioned. What happens in those third quarters?
In the third, we're averaging 7 a game.
That's what Zoo said. Mentioned to you guys. You guys are averaging around 7 turnovers a game in the third.
That's crazy. Really, we got to at least get some shots up. That's 7 shots that we're missing. I don't know if that's 3-second calls or charges. We'll take those type of turnovers, but if it's live ball turnovers and they're getting down and getting transition buckets, we got to change that.
Cool.
Try to get those shots up.
Sorry about that, man. Just when it comes to the trust, that's been a word that's come up a lot. What does trust look like? How does this trust get cultivated when y'all are 9 games under 500 right now?
It's not just offense. It has to deal with defense as well. With making sure that you do your assignment and knowing that if you have to just send somebody left or right, that next player is going to be there, like trusting that rather than playing selfish defense, if that makes sense. So it's just all around. It's all around. It's only a couple ways to win. And like I said, it involves everything.
Who's going to generate the energy for this team? Like,
For the game, we're there. We're pretty close. It's not like a few games we've been losing by 10, but the last Laker game it was either we up 1 point or down 1 point, and it's just those transitions. Those the runs. So it just feels like the runs get us, and we get out of the funk. Even tonight, we're up 10 points, pretty much almost all game, and we just got to find a way to pull that out. I don't know what it is, but we got to accept the challenge and be ready for it.
James was saying after the Lakers game that he's obviously been on winning teams his entire career, and it feels really abnormal to be on a team that's in this position at this point in the year. And you are in a pretty similar spot. You've been on winning teams pretty much your whole career. How new and abnormal does this feel for you, having to climb out of a hole like this?
It's the schedule. The record is the main thing, but even on the winning teams, you go through hurdles, bumps in the road where you might lose 3 out of the 8 games or something like that, or lose 4 or 5 in a row. So you got to just remember those moments and try to like I said, just be ready to tuck in your jersey the next game and play.
Kawhi,
Last question.
why do you think the defense has taken a step back from where it was last year? You mentioned trust, so I'm kind of just wondering, do you think you guys trust each other enough on that end?
It's not just that, though. That's just one thing out of everything that I'm saying. Sometimes the defensive rebound, we have bad bounces. We got to get the rebound. We got to run back in transition. And then it's the fact of rotations as well. So we got to accumulate everything and make it work.
You mean like rotations defensively on the floor?
Yeah, like I said, if you're pushing somebody one way, gotta have that trust in your mind. If I am doing this, the next man is gonna be there. But like I said, it's just not that. So you gotta figure it out.
you anticipate playing tomorrow?
Next question. Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, asking the same thing. I was going to play the last game. Touching it up.
Thank you, Kawhi.